That ice bath after the race this time was definitely necessary for a couple of reasons. I think I also had to put my head a couple of times in the ice water to calm down a little bit after the race. Well, I thought about telling you a nice little story how great the race was and stuff, and of course the race is really great here in St. George, and the community is absolutely amazing, and it's great that they are hosting the 70.3 World Championships in 2021 and the full distance North American Championship next year. Unfortunately, my race wasn't really that nice, to be honest. I got my first penalty in more than 20 years, I guess, and the first one as a professional athlete for drafting. I can already hear a lot of people commenting on that one, because I'm always the guy who points out with the finger on other guys, calling them out for not riding in the right way. And now I got the penalty. Of course, I thought it's not really a fair one. So I come to that a little bit later. First of all, congrats to Rudy van Berg, and amazing performance. And the good things to take away from me from this race is that my Achilles was holding together quite well, and that I'm in pretty decent shape. So I'm happy about that. Of course, 5-minute penalty at the end is probably more like a 6-minute penalty, probably, because you have to stop and accelerate again and everything. And I also have to say it was definitely a longer argument with the referee on the course, which I probably should not have done, because it doesn't make sense anyway. About the penalty, of course, like most of the guys who got a penalty, I think it was not fair. I was overtaking a group, and the rider in front of me moved over to the left, and I was right behind his wheel. I have to admit that I was like directly on his wheel, but it was a right-hand corner, and everybody got a little bit wide, and there was no place for me to really go. And to be honest, for me, the most important thing when it comes to penalties always is the athlete seeking for an unfair advantage, and I was definitely not. And so therefore, I think it was not the right call. But on the other hand, I'm always the guy who's asking for tough decisions from the referees, and just in doubt, probably it's better to call a penalty than not call one. So I probably can't really argue about that one now, if I get a call like that. And like I said, I was definitely too close and right in the draft zone of the guy in front of me. But like I said, I can make myself vanish. So I hope there's some video footage on that somewhere out there, because I saw a couple of guys with cameras and stuff. So I hope there's some footage of it, because I like to call out the guys who are drafting, and if I get a penalty, that's of course the laugh is on their side, I guess. Now I have to live with that, I guess. Other than that, it was still a pretty great day, I have to say. Of course, I struggled a little bit after the penalty with how I should proceed and whatever. because I've never been in that position. Actually, I didn't even know what a blue card is, and because I always skip that part of the briefing usually, because I know I don't need to know that, but now I know. And yeah, congrats to everybody who was out there finishing today, and it's an amazing atmosphere amongst the athletes. I got so many cheers from a lot of amateurs out on the course, and yeah, thanks for that. And yeah, on Monday it's back to Germany for us, and then the next race will be Challenge Heilbronn, and then another 2 weeks later it's Challenge Samorin. Well, I wish you all a good recovery if you raced. I think a lot of guys raced this weekend already, and let's pray for some good weather for all the races in Germany tomorrow, and good luck.